What's up? I'm back. Today I want to do a video comparing an iPhone to the Fujifilm X100VI. So is it worth spending $1,600-1,700 on a Fujifilm X100VI, or can you get just as good pictures straight out of your iPhone? So I'm gonna walk around, we're in downtown El Paso. We're gonna get pictures of both, and then we're gonna do two sets of comparisons. We're gonna first compare the JPEG straight out of the cameras, no editing. And then secondly, we're gonna do edited RAWs, and I'm gonna try to edit them to make them look similar to each other. See how close we can get. Just kidding. I screwed up and I didn't take JPEGs with the iPhone. So today's just going to be comparing edited RAWs, and then in the next video, we'll do JPEG straight out of the camera. Sorry. And then we'll make the decision, is it worth buying $1,700 camera or not? It's windy. Hopefully this isn't getting picked up in the mic, but super windy today. Another thing I wanted to talk about is if you're new to photography and you always hear everyone talking about, oh, it's all about the lighting, perfect lighting, good conditions. It's crappy today. Let me try to show you. It's gusting probably like 40 mile an hour winds. The lighting sucks. There's dust in the air. We got midday harsh light. You don't get better by shooting in perfect lighting every day. You get better by shooting in all conditions. So get out, any condition, any time of day, and practice. Practice makes perfect. All right, taking a little break. I'm hanging out on these nice new benches we got in El Paso. These lounge benches, so you can look at the new cloud sculpture-y LED thing, which is kind of fun. Another thing I want to talk about is just the experience of shooting with this or with this. This just doesn't feel as fun. Especially now when I'm doing both side by side, you're getting this, you've got all the physical dials, the controls, a nice viewfinder, and then I pull this out of my pocket and it's just like snap. It just doesn't inspire me to get out and take more photos. So I think that is, everyone always says gear doesn't matter, use the camera you have, get out and whatever. And I've always said gear does matter for one important reason, and it's, does it inspire you? Are you excited to get out and use the gear you have, or are you not? And there's a big difference there. If this thing gets you excited and motivated and you want to pick it up every single day and use it every single day, like I have, that's a big difference than this thing that's in your pocket all the time. You're on it all the time. It becomes like this thing that you kind of hate and you wish you weren't on it as much. So now you're going to go out and spend more time on it. I don't know. So I think that's definitely a pro for a physical camera, whether it's this Fujifilm X100VI or any camera. This does it inspire you. Big deal. Okay, another thing I'm noticing is that the iPhone screen is way brighter. So in bright sunlight, like here in El Paso, I can see what I'm doing way better than compared to the Fuji. With the Fuji, I really need to put up to my eye and use the viewfinder. Then it's pretty good. But if I'm just looking off the screens, win in the column for the iPhone for the screen brightness. Faux shower. I've always thought this thing was cool. It's like a art exhibit thing made of a bunch of old junk. There's a bike in there, old construction stuff. His eyes are kind of creepy though, but it's pretty cool. All right, there you have it. So we just compared edited RAWs out of the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Fujifilm X100VI. I thought they were pretty similar. You can get a very similar look with both. I probably should have taken off the everyday filter that I have on the Fujifilm X100VI. I think part of the big differences were just because I had that filter on. So in the next video, we're gonna compare JPEG straight out of the camera, and I think that'll be a much bigger difference. And for that one, I'll make sure to take that filter off. If you wanna see that one, make sure you subscribe. But overall, you know, I'll let you guys decide if you think it's worth it to spend the money to get a Fujifilm X100VI over just using your iPhone that you have in your pocket every day. I think it's more fun, obviously, using the Fujifilm X100VI. The ergonomics are better, the experience is better. And I think, you know, most people who get this probably just use the JPEG straight out of the camera because that's where this camera really shines. You know, it's got really good film recipes and film simulations, so the JPEGs can look excellent. And I think that's where we're gonna see the bigger difference. So I'm excited in the next video to compare JPEG straight out of the camera and see how things look there.
Bye.